All right, we're about ready to get things started here. I hope everyone is having a terrific Thursday night so far. So yeah, we're doing this. We're going to go on a little bit of a Lord of the Rings marathon now. I should specify, this does not include Middle-earth: Shadow of War. I already plan on, doing that game at a later point. But just, I don't know. Playing the last days of the Third Age and also rewatching the trilogy again has kind of got me in the mood to play some Lord of the Rings games. So we're gonna be playing a couple of them. I kind of want to play through the PS2 games a little bit. We're starting off with Fellowship of the Ring tonight. I was playing it on my off time for the past couple days now. I already beat it last night, so this will not be a long playthrough. Neither will the other Lord of the Rings games, I don't think, because Two Towers, I think the entire point of the game is that you're meant to replay it a bunch of times to level up the characters and all that. So yeah. But the Fellowship, this is another game from my childhood that I used to play a lot. I used to get stuck at like the very beginning of the game, and you'll know it when we get to it. But I actually ended up beating it for the first time like years, like a few years later. I beat it last night. Incredibly short game. It's very kind of meh. Yeah, I think that's like the best way to describe it. It's very meh, but because this is from my childhood, it kind of gets a pass because of that. But I didn't know this until much, like we're talking much sooner, or much later. But this game is actually based off of, well, I mean, for those of you who have already played it, you would already know this. It's probably basic knowledge now. But this game is based on the book, not the movie. Even though Fellowship did come out, even though the game itself of Fellowship came out after the movie and before the Two Towers came out in theaters. The developers for this game, I think also the publishing company, they had the rights to do Tolkien's work, whereas EA, for example, they only had the rights to do adaptations on New Line Cinema's movies. So after the Two Towers came out and Return of the King, EA was like, hey, New Line, can we make a video game based on the Lord of the Rings movies? And yeah, they said yeah. But yeah, there's a lot, because there's like 4 PS2 titles. There's Fellowship, Two Towers, Return of the King, and then there's the Final Fantasy-esque turn-based strategy game, Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. And then for the generation after that, you have Lord of the Rings: War in the North and Conquest, basically. The only thing that I'm a little bit worried about is that we're probably, and we'll know it once we get to Two Towers, but we are very likely gonna get maybe a VOD mute, possibly a copyright claim on the VOD when it goes up on YouTube, because of the fact that, the film soundtrack is completely copyrighted, whereas like with Fellowship, with the game we're playing tonight, we're lucky because this is entirely like an original soundtrack, not based on any of the films, which, by the way, I'll get to it later. This soundtrack for this game fucks. It's like really good. And I can't wait until we get into it. But yeah. And for the record, I might also, because I've kind of been getting itched to play Lord of the Rings online again. So I'll probably download that at some point, and we might do a stream or two on that. But in the meanwhile, before we get everything all started and ready to go, just want to give a quick shout out to Nightride FM, your 24/7 synthwave radio. They have an app on Android devices as well as a website you can go on called Nightride.fm. They also have a Discord server that you can join as well to get any and all updates and releases regarding any and all things synthwave. On both the website and the app, you can switch between different radio stations that they partnered up with that play various subgenres of synthwave. So they got stuff like chill synth, data wave, space synth, dark synth, horror synth, and EBSM. And if you're a streamer, they have a stream-free archive playlist, which is pretty self-explanatory. Plays the songs are stream-free. I have used it on my past few Destiny 2 streams. Haven't had any issues with it. And on top of that, it's really good music. So I don't know what more you could really ask for. So, yeah. Once again, make sure to go check them out. That is Nightride.fm, your 24/7 synthwave radio. But just remember, everyone, just remember that this is not a sponsorship. This is just a thoughtful shill. So, yeah, we're gonna mosey on in here. Hi, Mary. I see. You crave the attention, kitty. Alright. I'll probably gonna put things down on medium a little bit. What, Mary? Hi. Hi. Jeez. A little attention seeker, this one. Alright. So firstly, this is a main menu. It's good. But let's go ahead and just do new game. This is on an emulator, by the way, I should specify. Hey, the Galadriel.
In the shadows of Mordor, the Dark Lord Sauron forged the One Ring to enslave all elves, dwarves, and men of Middle-earth. The free people of Middle-earth overthrew Sauron, but lost the ring. Now the enemy has returned, and from his dark tower in Mordor, he seeks his ring. We must find the ring first and destroy it. But who can bear to carry the ring? The weak would be corrupted. Precious.
Ew.
The powerful would become as great a threat as Sauron. But who can bear the ring?
Yeah, the most unlikely creature imaginable. A hobbit.
Welcome back, Gandalf. Will we have fireworks, elvish lessons, tales of ancient Numenor?
Today, we must talk about a shadow of the past. The ring you inherited may be very dangerous.
Uncle Bilbo's magic ring?
Magic rings, as you call them, were made by elves. But this ring, I think, was made by another. Give me the ring.
No!
Look closely.
I see fine lines. Lines of fire. In a flowing script.
Fire lines.
What does it say?
One ring to rule them all, one ring to find them, one ring to bring them all, and in the darkness bind them. This is the one ring to rule them all. The ancient kings of elves, dwarves, and men use the rings of power to rule their lands. The Dark Lord Sauron created this ring to rule all the others. When he fell in battle, he lost it. A strange creature called Gollum found the ring and was corrupted by it. Bilbo won it from Gollum, and now it is yours. But the Lord of the Rings has returned.
Oh, he said the thing.
And all his thought is bent on finding the ring.
Let's destroy it.
It can only be destroyed when it was forged. In Mount Doom, the Fire Mountain in Mordor.
Hey, buddy, I see you in the window.
There. Take it.
No, do not tempt me. If I bore the ring, I would become like the Dark Lord himself.
Then I must guard the ring.
And I will help you bear this burden, as long as it is yours to bear.
I'm a danger to the Shire. I must leave. I could set out on the road just like Bilbo.
My dear Frodo, hobbits really are amazing creatures. But you need not go alone, if there are any you can trust. But take care. The enemy has many spies. Well then, Samwise Gamgee, isn't it?
Don't hurt me!
What are you doing at Bag End?
Nothing, sir. Trimming the grass under the window.
Oh? The sound of shears stopped some time ago. How long have you been eavesdropping?
Eavesdropping? There ain't no eaves at Bag End.
Sure there are.
What have you heard?
Oh, Frodo, don't let him turn me into anything unnatural.
He won't hurt you. Just answer his question.
Well, I heard a lot I didn't understand about lords and rings and the fiery mountain. And elves, sir. I had to listen. I dearly love to see elves.
Keep it a secret, Sam, or I hope Gandalf turns you into a spotted toad.
I've thought of something better. He will go away with you, Frodo.
Me, sir? Go and see elves and all? Hooray!
But where should we go?
Towards danger, but not too rashly, nor too straight. And you mustn't vanish. Take time to settle your affairs before you leave.
I could leave in autumn on my birthday.
Very well, but no later. Make for Rivendell in the east, and seek the counsel of Elrond Half-Elven.
East. I'll tell everyone I'm buying a house in Crickhollow near my relatives in Buckland. I'll have to sell Bag End. The Sackville Bagginses have been trying to take over this place for years. A shame to let them have it.
Indeed. And now I must go. I have much to attend to.
As do I.
See that Samwise Gamgee does not talk, or I will turn him into a spotted toad.
You can trust Sam.
Oh, yes, not a word from Sam Gamgee, and that's for certain.
Once you leave, travel as Mr. Underhill. The name of Baggins is not safe outside the Shire. And do not use the ring, for it can corrupt the most innocent heart.
I understand. Farewell, Gandalf.
Elves! I'm going to see elves!
Farewell, Frodo. I'll return by your birthday.
But Gandalf did not come back, and as the nights grew longer, I decided I might have to leave without him. On the morning of my birthday, September 22nd, I set out for one final stroll around the Shire. I had to say farewell to my neighbors and sell my home to Lobelia Sackville Baggins.
Damn Sackville Bagginses. Alright, so first issue I have with this game's controls, the camera controls are set to fucking wrong. They're inverted. And also, you cannot pan the camera up or down. It just sounds like a small, like, non-issue, but it actually is pretty big.
Best leave it here until I sell Bag End.
There's a lot of instances in this game where I feel like I would have been nice if, you know, if you could pan the camera up and down. Throwing a rock. Deed to back end. Yep. I just played through this game, so I already know what to do.
Good morning to you, Mr. Frodo.
Good morning, Sam. All ready to set out for Buckland?
Already? Or will be as soon as I tend to Bag End.
Lobelia Sackville Baggins is buying the place. You don't need to weed Bag End ever again.
I'd like to weed them Sackville Bagginses out of Bag End, if you get my meaning. No, I've got to weed that garden one last time, Frodo. Say my goodbyes to it. Set it to rights before Lotho and Lobelia ruin it.
Bag End has the best garden in the Shire, thanks to your work.
No, I'm sure there are many finer. Oh, Merry Brandybuck said he was meeting Pippin Took at the Green Dragon and invited you to join.
They took a long walk out here just for a drink. I wonder what mischief they're up to.
Begging your pardon, sir, but there's little mischief to be found in the Green Dragon. The Keeper won't stand for it.
We will see.
All right.
What a pretty bird.
What a pretty bird indeed.
I'll not be here when these pumpkins get turned into pies. More's the pity.
Also, kind of an unnecessary thing. Hold on.
Home of the Gamgees. Will Sam miss it as much as I'll miss Bag End?
Like, a very unnecessary detail, but you could just walk up to these, the signposts and, like, it gives you the details on, like, every person that lives in Hobbiton. So you got, like, you got the Proud Feet. Oh, wait, who are you?
Hello, Milo.
Hello, Frodo. Seen any elves lately?
I'm afraid not, I'm sorry to say.
What about trolls?
No trolls either.
Good. It's about time you found your hobbit sense again. You know, some say you're as mad as your uncle, carrying on with that old wizard and all.
I see. Well, at least they have something interesting to talk about then. Good day.
Damn. Who lives here? Milo Burrows. Huh. Again, like, not needed, but it's pretty neat. Also, imagine having the name of Hellfast Hornblower. Hey, you come here. Let me talk to you.
Mr. Baggins.
Hello there, Minto. What's the matter?
Mrs. Sackville Baggins tried to hit me with her umbrella.
Lobelia? Why?
I was chasing Sancho Proudfoot past Bag End. She said that was no place for little ruffians.
What did you do?
When she turned away, I threw an apple. I almost got her, too. She gave me a look that would curdle milk. Then went down to Bywater. Good riddance, I say.
Try not to waste perfectly good apples that way.
You're right. A rock would have been better.
I'm sure you don't mean that, Minto.
Sorry, Mr. Baggins. Well, goodbye.
Goodbye. Yeah, this whole entire opening section is basically our tutorial. Also, alpacas. That mushroom. Hey.
Stand and deliver.
Excuse me,
I am the Dread Highwayman Sancho, and I demand a toll, sir.
but I'm a poor country hobbit with no gold to spare.
Well, that's what Ted Sandyman said. So the Dread Highwayman had to take a stick out of the mill. Shut it all down, I did.
What kind of a stick?
You can't catch the Dread Highwayman.
Damn. That's a bit of foreshadowing to a little quest that we're gonna be doing very, very soon. Pigs.
I wonder how many lucky wishing stones are at the bottom of this well.
Actually, can we? Damn. Never mind. I tell you what, though, Frodo's got one hell of an arm. He's got one hell of a throwing arm.
Sanguinen's Mill. It looks a lot more cheerful than Ted Sanguinen. Hello, Ted. I wanted to say goodbye before I...
Can't you see I'm busy?
Actually, no. You seem to be just standing about.
Well, if you knew about mills, you know I'm trying to locate a very important metal pin that must have fallen out of my mill wheel.
Is that why the mill isn't working?
Oh, never you mind about working or not working. I've sent Mugwort to Bree for a replacement.
I'll let you know if I see it. What does it look like?
If I haven't found it yet, there's no way you can find it. But, it looks like a plain metal pin. Now, good day to you.
Man, imagine having your whole business shut down just because a small-ass little pin stopped your wheel. Couldn't be me.
Hello there, Hal.
Oh, hello, Frodo. You have a beautiful day to begin your trip to Crick Hollow.
Yes, indeed.
I'm too old for such long walks. I can't even climb high enough to fix my weather vane.
What's wrong with it?
The thing's stuck.
Sorry to hear it.
That rascal Sancho Proudfoot was throwing sticks at it. Now it won't turn at all.
I'll take a look at it before I leave.
Well, that'd be fine with me. The ladder's right over there.
Yeah, so in case you guys aren't paying attention, the little kid, Sancho Proudfoot, took the pin out of the windmill. Not the windmill, but the watermill. And then somehow had enough strength to throw it at this weather vane and cause it to get stuck in the weather vane. Was Boxalotl, just got home from work. You heard my room is. Ooh, you grow dragon fruit? Nice. Sorry to say though that your room feels like a sauna. That would suck where I'm at because I'm where I'm at. We're currently going through a heat wave.
Bridge to Bywater, the same path Bilbo took when he began his adventure long ago.
Yeah, sure, go ahead. I've never had dragon fruit before. I've heard, like, if you're eating it by itself, it tastes like pretty, like, I don't know. I can't remember if I was told if they tasted like sour or like bitter. I don't know. My only experience with having anything dragon fruit related is probably not even actually dragon fruit. It's probably like heavily processed to shit, but dragon fruit punch from GamerSups. That's like my closest thing to like, oh, I've had some dragon fruit, even though it's probably not actually dragon fruit, and I'm well aware of that. Anto Baggins.
Hello, Frodo.
Hello, Angelica.
We shall miss you terribly, Frodo.
Indeed.
You're going ever such a long way away, practically to the other end of the world.
Just the other end of the Shire.
It's so far to travel. I hope you can return to Hobbiton one day.
So do I.
Goodbye, Frodo.
Goodbye, Angelica. I remember the first fish I caught here with Bilbo.
Is there anything... Are there any more mushrooms around here for me to get? The mushrooms! Huh.
I'll miss the next farmer's market. This square will be brimming over with the freshest crops.
I hope you have more Hobbit sense than Bilbo, dear Frodo.
They're cacti? Okay, I have seen dragon fruit before. They are a little bit like cacti-like. Ooh. Those look nice. Alright, let's go talk to Lobelia.
Hello, Lobelia.
Where's the sheriff? Where's that lazy Robin Smallborough?
I couldn't say. Now about Bag End.
Never you mind all that. There are wolves in the Shire.
I'm sure the sheriff is keeping everyone safe.
How could he? I haven't told him about the wolves yet. Go away, Frodo. I need the sheriff.
Just ring the warning bell. If he's anywhere in Bywater, he'll come running.
Don't just hang about then. Ring the warning bell.
Whatever you say.
There. I've rung the warning bell.
Now what's going on? I don't hold with reckless bell ringing.
I rang the bell. Lobelia wants you to know there are wolves in the Shire.
Oh, is that all? I've heard that rumor, but I reckon no one's seen these wolves. Not even Lobelia.
Oh.
If any wolves approach the Shire, the Bounders will chase them off. Just as they chase away foxes and such.
I'm glad the Shire is well protected.
Now if that's all, I've got a mug to return to in the Green Dragon.
Been growing them since last November. Okay.
Hello, young Baggins. Cheers on your birthday.
Thank you kindly, Daddy Twofoot.
I haven't seen your wizard friend about lately. I do miss those fireworks.
So do I.
I remember the day when all those dwarves came to call on Mr. Bilbo. Dwarves and a wizard.
Life is quieter now.
I don't know about quieter. You hear such strange stories these days. Long dead Barrow Wights waking near the old forest. Great armies in the east and south. Dwarves and big people fleeing. Elves traveling west and never coming back. But I'm chattering on. Safe travel to you.
I sent to the green. You know, for the longest time, I didn't know you could actually enter the Green Dragon.
Hello, Frodo. Have time to enjoy a mug with me?
Hello, Sheriff. Just saying goodbye.
Off on adventures?
What? Adventures? I don't have adventures.
Bullshit.
Why not? All the great dragons in hiding from the fearsome Bagginses? Don't worry, Frodo. It's just my little joke. Everyone knows you're a respectable hobbit, unlike your Uncle Bilbo, bless him.
Of course. Well, goodbye, Robin. Hello there, Rosie.
And hello to you, Frodo Baggins. I wish you fair weather for your journey. Where's Samwise?
I'll catch up with him before I set out.
You will return from time to time, won't you, Frodo?
I surely hope so.
Well, perhaps you can teach that Samwise some manners.
What's he done?
Nothing I've caught him at, but he's likely one of those pranksters that have been ringing the Bywater warning bell with stones. If we ever need to ring the bell, Sheriff Robin may ignore it, thinking it's a child's prank.
I'm sure Sam would never do that.
Perhaps. Well, return as often as you can.
Hello there, Master Gamgee.
Well, hello, young Frodo. I hope my boy Sam does well tending your garden out there in Crick Hollow. Or if he slackens, you be sure to send word to me.
Your son's a very good worker, Master Gamgee.
He's not but a ninny hammer. But you're kindly to take the lad with you. Do be careful out there on the road. I've heard tell of strange doings. Hungry wolves have been seen in the South Farthing. Or so I heard from Hugo Bracegirdle at the Ivy Bush Inn.
Wolves? In the Shire?
Well, that's what I says to him. Wolves in the Shire? My old dad told me those tales when I was but a lad. I never thought I'd see such times.
I hope the wolves will leave as quickly as they came. Goodbye, Master Gamgee.
Hello, Frodo. What took you so long?
Did that sluggard Sam Gamgee forget to tell you that we'd be here?
Never mind, Sam. What brings you two scoundrels all the way to Bywater?
Breakfast, though. We're up to lunch now.
Pull up a chair.
You came
Yeah, it was
all the way
Merry and
to
Pippin.
breakfast.
Can't tell. It's a conspiracy.
Don't tell him. Oh, too late. Our conspiracy is unmasked. May as well tell him everything now.
Since you'll be walking past old Maggot's farm, we thought we'd have a go at his garden again.
3 is company, just like old times. Remember those mushrooms?
I remember his ferocious dogs.
I believe Frodo's afraid. Are you afraid, Pippin?
I'm never afraid, Mary. Those dogs are all bark and no bite.
Old Maggot threatened to show me their bite.
Only because he caught you.
Well, just be careful this time.
Remember the smell of those mushrooms cooking?
I do love mushrooms.
Then it's settled.
We'll meet you at Maggot's farm.
So, by the way, fun facts that I just found out like yesterday. Both Merry and Pippin are voiced by James Arnold Taylor and Quentin Flynn. Quentin Flynn voices Merry and James Arnold Taylor voices Pippin. So you got fucking Ratchet from Ratchet and Clank and fucking Raiden from Metal Gear Solid standing right in front of Frodo. I don't know how I never noticed that, but I know now, and I will never be able to unsee or unhear. Oh, shit. Yeah, I gotta go talk to little Belia.
Well, someone finally came to his senses and rang that bell. Now we'll have safety and order in the Shire.
I do hope so.
Now then, what did you want to speak to me about? Make it snappy, I have a lot of things to tend to.
It's about Bag End. You said you wanted to buy it.
What? But I thought you were lying, you deceitful boy. I believed that when I had the deed in my hand. Did you bring it?
Here's the deed to Bag End.
Oh, I can scarcely believe it. The deed to Bag End?
I shall need to remove a few belongings. I'll leave the Bag End key with Master Gamgee of number 3 Bagshot Row, if you don't mind.
What? Gamgee? That dirty potato grubber and his son might plunder all of Bag End in the dead of night.
Good day, Lobelia.
Yes, yes, a very good day indeed. My sweet little Lothar will be so happy. Bag End at last. Oh, why you consort with that kind, I'll never know, Frodo. Having fathers and dwarves and wizards for company, and never inviting your own flesh and blood to tea. Honestly.
Hey, that sounds like a you problem, Lobelia. Not a me problem. I know Lotho has some stuff here.
Will I see another springtime festival around this maypole?
Well, well. Mother tells me you came to your senses and sold Bag End to us. It's about time you recognized us as your betters. There will be first-class hobbits in Bag End now, and not the sort of dwarves and wizards that you and Bilbo seem to favor. See to it that you're out of Bag End by the agreed-upon date. I'd hate to have the sheriff drag you in chains from your beloved home. That is, my beloved home. Bag End will see a better sort of hobbits now, I can tell you.
Yeah, at least up until the Battle of Bywater, where you guys basically became assholes. Yeah, so technically we can now turn back towards Bag End to, you know, get the ring and continue on with the game, but I got more mushrooms I want to collect, and we're going to need them.
Hello, Noakes. Good to see you up and about again.
I thank ye. I'm fit as a horse again. Folks will be calling me well-preserved, like they do your Uncle Bilbo. Bless him.
Glad to hear it.
Why, it's this new herbal tea I've been drinking.
Good. Well, I'm off to...
My old bones ain't stiff and sore, and that's a fact. It's a wonder.
That must be very special tea. And now I have to...
Not special at all. The herbs grow wild in the Northlands. Parsley, pine needles, and king's foil. I had 4 bundles of herbs until that Sancho Proudfoot took them, scattered them all about.
Perhaps I can help.
So it's basically like our last quest in the Shire is getting these healing herbs for Noakes. Is that damn child that, you know, broke the mill, broke the weather vane, now is stealing an old man's medicine? Those alpacas feel nothing.
Here's one of those packets of herbs Noakes spoke of. Hello there.
Good day, lad. You're a Baggins, ain't you? Bilbo?
Frodo.
Frodo Baggins. Live in that grand place atop the hill. Bilbo's place. How've you been, Bilbo?
Frodo.
Frodo, right. Well, not time to chat. I'm off to Bray on an errand for Ted Sandyman to get parts for the mill.
Have a safe journey.
Thanks, Bilbo. I'd rather not go, but we need that mill and Ted.
Oh shit, I just realized I forgot to give Ted Sandyman his pin. Oops. And oh
Thanks when I was Sancho's age.
oh my god.
I never took an old man's medicine.
I forgot 2 things actually. I forgot to talk to Hal and then give Sandyman the pin. Oops. Man, not me forgetting shit. Hold on, Noakes. I'll get your medicine in a little bit. I gotta get 2 other things finished. Man. I don't know why there isn't any music playing.
Weather vane turns like it's new. Thank you kindly for that.
My pleasure, Hal.
You've helped an old man when others might not have, and I thank you for it. I must have something around here as a reward.
If you don't mind, I'll just take that metal pin that was jamming the weather vane.
Eh? Of course. Take it.
Thank you.
Why would you want such a thing?
It might help Sandyman fix the mill.
My, you're a boon to all the Shire.
Just trying to help. Good day, Hal.
Well, well, the mill wheel spins again. Thanks to Frodo Baggins, of all people. You've done me a valuable service today, Baggins.
Why, thank you, Ted. Good day.
Man, I don't like that the music just stopped. Oh, there we go. Hey there, buddy, I'm here to tell you that the wheel's fixed.
Hello there.
Good day, lad.
Frodo.
Frodo!
Have a safe journey.
Thanks, Bilbo.
Haven't you heard? The mill is running again.
What luck? Did Sandeman fix it?
I found the pin.
So I've you to thank. And thank you I do.
Happy to help.
Well, I best be getting back to the mill, Bilbo. Sandeman will want me working, not strolling around in the countryside.
Dude's memory is shit to immediately forget Frodo's name. How many mushrooms have we saved up? 25. Hell yeah. We're gonna get so high later. Alright, so here's basically our tutorial in terms of how sneaking works. Sneaking and distracting. I don't know why this dog is quite fickle. There we go.
That would be me, sir.
Well, well, we have a burglar in the fields.
Burglar?
All done with your mushroom thieving? Or would you prefer to take it up with the lads?
No. I mean, right you are, sir.
Now off with you, or I'll have the lads dispose of you proper.
I know he doesn't actually mean that.
I wonder what broke this fence.
Could have been one of the other two. I mean, shit, that was a happy little accident. Oh, whoops.
Now.
Hey, not only did we get the last of the water lilies, we also got the mushrooms while we were at it. Actually, I wonder, hold on, is this like a speedrun strat people do? Because they have strafing in this game. Holy crap. Yo! Fucking Frodo skating here. Goddamn. It's actually a little bit wild and disappointing that this is a really fast way to get through this game. Jesus Christ. Dude, I don't... Oh my god. That's fucking wild. Hold on, Noakes, I'm coming. Oh, you know what really fucked me up about this? So, the aiming isn't inverted. The aiming isn't inverted, but the camera control is.
Hello, young Baggins.
I have found these herbs for you.
Thank you, young Frodo Baggins, for bringing me these herbs. Please, take this as a token of my gratitude.
Hell yeah, dude, he gave me mushrooms. Bro, I just traded herbs for mushrooms. Nice. Wonder what the POV of the other hobbits are, just looking at this. I'm just in awe, you know? Hey, Lobelia, bye! I'm just in awe at the fact that this is actually a very better way, like a much better way to travel. I can't get over that. Oh, come on now. There we go. Also an odd type of game to add strafing. Actually, just having new dialogue.
I sent my man to Bree for that part. All for naught. Curse the luck.
I mean, he should be coming back soon. I told him mill was fixed. Did I get all the quests here done? The One Ring, yep.
I think it's time for me and the ring to leave Hobbiton and begin this journey.
Alright, let's go. Take the One Ring to Rivendell. So, this was a part of the game that I used to get stuck on all the time as a kid, and I never knew what to do. Later that evening. Also, hold on, I'll wait a little bit.
A rider, all in black.
No, Mr. Baggins has gone away. Left this morning. Why is none of my business, or yours? Well, that's no secret. He's walking to Buckleberry or some such place.
This place far from here?
Yes, quite a ways down the East Road. Never been so far myself. They're a strange lot in Buckland.
Can you send a message?
No, I can't give no message. Now, good night to you.
Yeah, so in case it wasn't obvious already, those are the Nazgul. I love their design in this game.
Master Gamgee.
Good evening to you, Frodo. A peculiar rider came asking after you.
I don't wish to make his acquaintance.
Nor me. Sent shivers up my back just to hear his hollow voice.
Where's Sam?
He was waiting for you. But that dreaded Pippin Took came to collect him. Said they would meet you at Maggot's farm. Something about a shortcut.
What are they up to?
They didn't say. But Pippin seemed quite pleased with himself. And Sam was none too happy about it. He'd better not be up to mischief.
Well, here's the bag end key for Lobelia. I guess I'll meet Sam at Maggot's farm. Good evening, Master Gamgee.
Hold on, I'm gonna... double checking audio right quick. Hobbita Bobbita. Okay. We're good. Yeah, so this section I used to get stuck on all the time. But yeah, no, just for the record, that's last night or today, as it were. Might as well just go ahead and save over that. But yeah, no, I love the Nazgul design in this game. It's probably my favorite interpretation of the Nazgul. But yeah, this is here's the actually I'm gonna intentionally get myself caught here because I love the FMV that plays. Hold on. Hey there, buddy. Very short, but very nice. Oh yeah, and also it just sends you all the way back to the title screen. But yeah, no, so here's the deal here, and here's what that whole little small section at Maggot's farm was about. We use the rocks to distract the riders. It's actually also a really good place to do like a shortcut to avoid them like almost immediately. Gonna save it here. This is also kind of one of the downsides of this game, is that this is definitely a game you gotta save a boatload of times, especially in the sections where you're playing as Frodo, because it's very easy to fuck up. Fine, we're fine. They didn't see a thing. Yeah, maybe learn how to, you know. Yeah, maybe, you know, get a weapon also. A weapon would be useful. Yeah, so this is one of the sections where you are meant to put on the One Ring to escape these wolves. And so here's the thing with the One Ring. So that meter going down right now, that is essentially how long we can keep the ring up until we get, you know, fully corrupted. And that line is our purity. And we increase our purity by doing good deeds, basically. Very simple stuff. I must have missed that mushroom. God, this area is like finicky with its rock throwing. Haha, fucking idiot. Oh god, I completely forgot to unmute.
Frodo! There he is, the old sluggard.
What kept you, cousin? Stop by the Green Dragon on your way out?
Never mind why, but I can't stay. I have to leave right now for Crick Hollow.
You mean Rivendell, and we're coming with you.
You thought you were so clever, but our conspiracy outsmarted you. We know all about the Ring and the Dark Lord, so we're going to protect you.
But how did you know?
How could we not know, with you muttering, "Will I ever see that valley again?"
You really have the Sackville Bagginses to thank. I was practicing sneaking up on Bilbo one day when he heard Lotho calling after him. Bilbo put on the ring and vanished. We kept our eyes open after that. We spied on you and Gandalf.
How? Well, through our chief conspirator, until he got caught.
And Gandalf did say, take those as you can trust.
It seems I can't trust anyone.
You can trust us to stick with you to the bitter end.
We've kept your secret better than you did.
But you can't trust us to let you face danger alone.
Even though we're horribly afraid, we're coming with you. Or following after like hounds.
Dogs!
No, Sam. Hounds.
Maggot's dogs! They're coming!
Rip! Fang! Wolf! Come on, lads!
And old Maggot, too, by the sound of it.
So much for stealing some mushrooms before we go.
What's all this chatter at this hour of the night? Speak up!
Good evening, Mr. Maggot.
Well, if it isn't Peregrine Took. You're lucky I know you. I was about to set my dogs loose. The most outlandish fellow rode through here, asking strange questions. Here, who's that with you, Pippin?
Well, you remember Meriadoc Brandybuck. Allow me to introduce Samwise Gamgee and...
Frodo Baggins.
Good to see you again, sir.
Baggins. Now, isn't that strangest of all? What do you think that stranger was asking about? He came riding up on a black horse in black cloak and hood, and he asked for Baggins.
Oh, that would be a different Baggins.
I told him all the Bagginses are in Hobbiton. He says Baggins is heading east on foot, and now Frodo Baggins shows up on my farm. The same Frodo Baggins who was one of the worst young rascals around, I might add.
Frodo's much better behaved these days.
Where are you headed?
To my new home in Crick Hollow.
I can see you're in trouble, Frodo. You should never have gotten mixed up with those strange...
Yeah, you can't really fool anybody, dude.
That outlander has come for the gold Bilbo brought back from foreign parts.
Well, I think it's time we were going.
No, he'll be waiting. You ride out in my wagon, hidden from sight.
Thank you, sir. It's a pity I've been in terror of your dogs. I've missed a good friend.
Indeed. Shall we go now? I'll ready the wagon.
Farmer Maggot's wagon carried us safely away from his farm and into the borders of Buckland.
The Maggot wagon.
But the Black Rider was still thundering along the East Road. We decided to go south and cut through the Old Forest. Merry had been in the Old Forest and knew a little of its ways. It's a dark, mysterious place, but not as dangerous as a Black Rider. Hello? Merry? Pippin? Sam? Where are you?
Oi! Frodo! We're over here. And lost by the looks of it. These trees have a mind of their own.
Stay where you are. I'll find you.
Alright, so, word of warning, for anybody with arachnophobia, there are giant spiders in this area, so, if you don't like spiders, I'm sorry. I'll move back a little bit. Tree's gone.
This forest, it's as if it had a mind of its own.
Depending on how they look, it's generally hard to be scared of a spider when you know it's not real.
We're over here.
That's fair. I guess it is a little bit easier when it's not like an actual spider. Well, there's Mary. Oh, wait. Oh, there it is. Oh, damn. Yes, I do have arachnophobia, more specifically the bigger ones in tarantulas. Yeah. Yeah, I fucking hate big spiders. Ow. Ow. I thought I had the block button up. why they put that mushroom in such a weird spot.
Oi! Frodo!
Ow. Come on. Yeah, that's kind of why we needed to get as many mushrooms as we could in the Shire, because when Frodo gets low health, you basically have to chug these things like actual heroin. There we go. What the hell are you, Pippin? Ow! Fucking Jesus Christ. We don't chug heroin? Exactly. Where the fuck is Pippin at, dude? I did not have this much trouble finding the other two when I was playing this on my own. So there is a map, but it's a shit map. That's the map. It literally just shows you a map of Middle Earth. At least the Eriador section. But then again, like, these areas aren't that large at all, so you rarely find yourself getting lost. It's just that this area is the only exception because of the fact that it's called the Old Forest, and the entire point of this Old Forest is that the trees are meant to move on their own. Merry isn't considered lost again, is he? Okay. I don't know what the reason is for hobbits not wearing any footwear. And there's Sam.
I never thought potatoes could smell so good.
A good meal will definitely ease my mind about this place.
But where is this place?
Very close to the Withywindle Valley, but we shouldn't get any closer.
Why not?
The Withywindle Valley is said to be the strangest part of the whole forest. The center from which all the strangeness comes, as it were.
Can you lead us around the valley, Mary?
I thought I could, but the way these trees shift about, I don't know. It's like they're leading us there.
Mary thought he knew his way around this forest, but how can anyone find their way when the forest won't stand still?
Do you know one of those trees stuck a branch out at me? Nearly tripped me, it did.
I'm sorry I led us into such a dangerous place, but at least we've shaken off that Black Rider.
Not sure if you were here for this, Straw Hat, but interesting fact that I found out: Merry and Pippin are voiced by both James Arnold Taylor and Quentin Flynn. So that's interesting. Yep, Titus and Axel, or as the names I brought up were Ratchet from Ratchet and Clank and Raiden from Metal Gear Solid. I'm just picturing Pippin doing the goofy ass Titus laugh.
Can't go on. Oh, must have nap.
Ah, yes, I'll get to that in a little bit.
Cooler under the willows. Less flies.
I don't like this tree. I don't trust it. Hear it singing about sleep? That's not right. It's not right at all.
We can't sleep yet. We must get clear of this place.
Oh shit! It's a sick Merry and Pippin! So technically speaking, this isn't an Ent. Ents are meant to be the bi-legged trees that can actually like move around on like legs and all that. This is, I should also specify, so this game is meant to be based on the book of Fellowship of the Ring, not the movie. And in Middle-earth, there are two forests that have trees that move. There's the Old Forest, which is on the outskirts of the Shire, and then there's Fangorn Forest. Also, this is all this boss fight is. Wait for it to attack, you smack it with your walking stick. Very riveting. I know. Oh, what? Goddamn! Eat mushrooms! All my Tom Bombadil stands rise up!
Like a bellows. What's the matter then? Come now, tell me what's your trouble.
My friends are caught in that willow tree.
Old Man Willow? I know the rhyme for him. I'll chant his marrow cold if he don't behave himself. You let them out again, Old Man Willow. You should not be waking. Eat earth, drink water, go to sleep. Bombadil is talking.
It is Tom Bombadil.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you.
Very much.
Well, my little fellows, you shall come to the house of Tom Bombadil.
Where?
Time enough for questions around the supper table. Come now, and help Tom find lilies for fair Lady Goldberry.
Also, hear this fucking track playing for Tom Bombadil?
Honeycomb and white bread and
waiting for? The sooner we find lilies, the sooner we can eat.
Dude, they gave Tom Bombadil a fucking sick-ass track. Unfortunately, it's short-lived because we got giant spiders to fight. Which, after doing some digging, and I've already talked about this before, the track that plays for Tom Bombadil is loosely based off an actual old Irish folk song called King of the Fairies. So, a little fun fact there. But, yeah, so I brought this up, in the server, but, I do have a second year VTuberversary that I need to fulfill soon. And, it seems that Sony and Naughty Dog, by extension, somewhat, kind of, are shutting down upon me, as they have decided to re-release both Daxter and Jak and Daxter The Lost Frontier on PSN. So it is free to grab for PS Plus members. You can also stream it on the PS Plus streaming service. But you can also just buy them outright for $10 each, which I decided to do because fuck it. So yeah, very soon, don't know when exactly, but we will be returning to the Jak and Daxter franchise with the last two games that have been released. Well, not really last two if you want to go by release order. Basically, we got two more games left in the Jak and Daxter franchise, that being Daxter, which is set between Jak 1 and Jak 2. It's meant to take place during the 2-year time gap where Jak was captured by the Crimson Guard at the start of Jak 2. And then Jak Lost Frontier, storyline-wise, is the last game in the series. Actually, both storyline-wise and release-wise. So they decided to base this game off the book rather than the movies in order. Yeah, so... Yeah, so the thing with that, Straw Hat with Fellowship of the Ring, when this game came out, Vivendi Games had the rights to... so they had the rights to make games based on Tolkien's works, whereas EA only had the rights to make games based on New Line Cinema's films. So there was kind of like a conflict there, because if you have... Because you can't really have EA be like, oh, we want to make a Lord of the Rings game. And it's like, where Vivendi is like, we actually have the rights to make Lord of the Rings games, you guys don't. So, yeah. I also think a part of the reason why the game didn't really sell well is because, gameplay-wise, it's not very good. But yeah, we're here in the Old Forest. We're collecting 12 water lilies. Which, you know, this area is, like, pretty easy to navigate. It's literally just go up and down and collect 12. It's really not that difficult. There's some large mushrooms. Come here, spiders. I gotta fight you. Meanwhile, Tom Bombadil's just chillaxing, walking down, up and down the river. One guy who was immune to the effects of the ring, and I think so. There's an interesting fan theory in regards to Tom Bombadil that I actually don't really mind, because in the Lord of the Rings pantheon, I suppose, I think his name is Iluvatar. He's basically he's basically God. He's basically the equivalent of God of Middle-earth. The theory is that Tom Bombadil is actually Iluvatar in disguise, and that he was the one that ended up creating the Hobbits, and part of the reason why the Old Forest was created. The theory goes that Tom Bombadil created the Old Forest as a way to give the Hobbits a sort of defense mechanism, because, you know, Hobbits aren't naturally a violent sort. They're not really looking to fight. They're more docile. Basically. They're more peaceful. They're not warmongering, more, basically. Whereas, like, when you have races like elves that are... They're peaceful, but they also have good fighting prowess, and the dwarves are, you know, dwarves. And, you know, it's a theory I can get behind. And part of me would also think that, like, the reason why Tom Bombadil wouldn't take the ring, and it's partially because of that theory, is because, like, I would imagine if he was actually a Iluvatar, he would have the gift of foresight and would have seen Frodo's journey be a success. So it's like, there's not really any need for me to help this guy, because he's gonna succeed in his journey anyway. I mean, the dwarves can be... The same could be said about the dwarves. Let's be real here. The elves don't like the dwarves, and the dwarves don't like the elves. It's a rivalry as old as time. Where are my Hobbit friends at? Come! I need help! Where are you at? Hell yeah, double kill. Let's fucking go. Oh, there they are. Hey, just in time, fellas. Yep. Oh, shit. Come on, help me out here. Thankfully, you guys can't die. I can. I will say, though, when the companion AI actually starts fighting the enemies, they're actually not that bad. Ow. Man, these walking sticks are something else if they can, you know, smack the shit out of giant spiders for hours on end. Ow, that hurt. Hold on. Alright, I need to eat. God damn it. I barely got up. Oh, hey, there's a water lily right there. Now, there's actually more water lilies around here, but we don't need to collect any more of them because they don't really... The extras don't do anything. They don't grant you anything extra. So at this point, I'm just combing the area for mushrooms. Hello, Tom. Thank you for just waltzing around while we fight for our lives against these giant spiders. Ow. Come on now. Man, are we actually almost at 2 hours now? God damn. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I thought we would be at, like, Rivendell by now. But, we're not. Need to head down here anyway, because I gotta find Tom Bombadil. Oh, come on now. Bullshit. Hold on. Alright, I think we have basically everything that we can collect. Alright, now just gotta find out where this dude is at. Because I think his trail stops, I think his trail resets at Old Man Willow, so... Yeah, so he'd be, like, right here. This is the next issue with this particular mission, is that because he wanders off a lot, it is very hard to find him if, you know, if you don't know his path. Which, unfortunately for me, I appear to not know his path. Tom? Where you at? Oh, there you are. Look at you fucking prancing off. Happy-go-lucky piece of shit, come here! I have him.
Fair lilies for the fair river daughter. Come, let us go to meet her.
Come, dear folk, laugh and be merry. I am Goldberry, Doctor of the River.
Here's my Goldberry.
You are still afraid, perhaps, of mist and tree shadows. Fear nothing, for tonight you are under the roof of Tom Bombadil.
Who are you?
Eh, what? Don't you know my name? It's the only answer. For who are you without your name? But you are young and I am old. Eldest, that's what I am.
Tom was here before the river and the trees. Tom remembers the first raindrop, the first big people, and the first little people. He was here before kings and barrow-wights, before the elves passed westward, and before the seas were bent, before the Dark Lord came from outside.
His precious ring has no power over Tom Bombadil. And now, merry friends, it is time for our supper.
We ate our first good meal in a long time, singing songs and telling tales until late in the night. We slept peacefully and were refreshed enough to continue our journey.
Keep to the green grass as you go, lads. Don't go meddling with old stone or prying into the houses of old dead barrow-wights. Here's a song to sing should you fall into any danger. Oh, Tom Bombadil, oh, by water, wood and hill, by the reed and willow, by fire, sun and moon. Hearken now and hear us, come Tom Bombadil, for our need is near us.
Thank you, Tom Bombadil.
Speed now, fair guests. North with the wind in the left eye and a blessing on your footsteps. Make haste while the sun shines. Farewell, friends. It was a merry meeting.
Alright, cool. Don't mind if I pry around your house a little bit looking for mushrooms. Oh wait, hold on, there's mushrooms over here. I know, I saw that little twinkle. I saw it. Wait. Oh, no, you can't do this to me. I know I saw. Seen what I seen. Ah. Yeah, I knew there were wolves up here. Man, he's going straight after my companions. Damn, dude.
The Barrow Downs. Even Tom is cautious about this place.
And we have to go through it. Oh boy. Oh joy.
We're not far from the main road by my reckoning.
Splendid. If we keep this pace, we'll leave the Barrow Downs by sunset tomorrow.
Not soon enough for my liking. I don't trust what's hiding in the fog on the Barrow Downs.
You don't believe stories about old dead Barrowites.
Not until today, but Tom said otherwise.
Tom is the only one not affected by the ring. I wonder why.
He was here before the Dark Lord came from outside. Outside what, I wonder?
And whatever did he mean by eldest?
And why didn't he serve bacon, or cutlets, or sausages?
I don't like spending the night among these burial stones. They look like giant teeth coming up from the ground.
If half the stories I've heard about the Barrow Downs are true, we'll need to keep a careful watch.
Enough storytelling. Let's get to sleep. Sam? Mary? Pippin? Where are you? Where could they be? Sam? Mary? Anyone? Where are you?
How fun. I don't like this place.
The fog here is quite thick indeed.
Ah, Barrowites! Quick, I must beat it with my stick! Ow. Ow. I think it is possible to skip a lot. Oh, wow. I actually took fall damage from that. Huh. There's something strange in your Barrow Downs. Who you gonna call? Frodo Baggins! Is the area I need to go to? Is this it right here? No, wait, I was already here. This is another fun thing about the Barrow Downs, that it's incredibly easy to get lost in because of how foggy it is. Alright, skip past that. Nope, never mind. Not gonna be able to do that. Alright, hold on. Can't be getting flanked now. Tell you what though, I'm doing pretty well on my mushroom preservation than I was on the last playthrough of this I was doing. Yeah, okay, I think this is it right here. Yeah, I think this is it right here, boy. Yep, there we go. Alright. So, this dude, we basically have to... Oh, hold on. After it saves. We have to immediately ignore him.
Sam, Mary, wake up, all of you. We've got to set them free. Get them out of here.
We have to head up here. And get this. Get our sword. That's actually, because I already got those, I'm gonna save it again. And now we can do this fight proper. This boss, I hesitate to call it a boss, but it is basically a boss. Kind of annoying because of that breath attack. But this is basically all it is. He will appear from the ground. He'll spray that green shit at you. Hit him once, he goes back in, rinse, repeat. God damn, dude. This is where you end up using a majority of your fucking mushrooms because of this fucking breath attack. Alright, have a good night, Axolotl. Thank you for stopping by. Now, I'm gonna reload it because I wanna try not to use all my mushrooms. The mushrooms! There we go. Hey, there you see? As long as you're quick about it.
Why didn't we listen to Tom? Wait, perhaps Tom is near. Oh, Tom Bombadil, Tom Bombadillo.
Wait, what?
By the reed and the willow, by fire, sun and moon. Hearken now and hear us. Come, Tom Bombadil, for our need is near us.
Well, little friends, old Tom has answered your call. Get out, old white, vanish in the sunlight, shrivel like the cold mist till the world is mended. Out into the barren lands far beyond the mountains. Come never here again, leave your barrow empty. Lost and forgotten be, darker than the darkness, where gates stand forever shut till the world is mended.
Thank you, Tom.
The spell on this barrow lies broken, and no wight shall ever come back to it. I've scattered the barrow's treasures. They're free to all finders. Old Tom has taken a pretty toy for his lady, and here are some fine blades.
A pretty toy, you
Hobbits
say?
Who go walking into dark and danger.
It's perfectly clean, untouched by time.
Yes, thank you again.
They were forged long ago by the men of Westerness across the sea in ancient Numenor. They cast spells on their blades for the bane of the Dark Lord. Their kings of Numenor are forgotten now, but their sons wander in loneliness, guarding simple folk from wicked things.
I wonder if this blade can hurt one of the Black Riders.
Old Tom shall see you safe over the borders of his land. From there you should travel to Bree, a fair village. Stay the night at the Prancing Pony Inn.
Fair advice. Lead the way.
Ready to follow Tom, then?
Indeed. The further we are from the barrows, the better.
Let us speed on our way.
We left the cold stone fields of the Barrow Downs and arrived at the hillside village of Bree, home to both hobbits and big folk. We said goodbye to Tom and entered Bree, seeking a warm fire and a door between us and the night. At last we found a cheerful inn with the sign of the Prancing Pony.
I am gonna go through the Prancing Pony right quick before we end things off.
We surely aren't staying in this inn, are we?
Why not? Tom recommended it.
I thought we might see about staying with some of the Bree hobbits. It'd be more home-like.
Oh, Sam, this is as good as an inn back home. Just a lot larger.
The larger the inn, the larger the meals.
Don't worry, Sam. This will be fine.
Maybe Sam can find a tater patch to sleep in.
I'll make arrangements with the innkeeper while you three find something to eat. And remember, from now on, my name is Mr. Underhill.
Right. Come on, Sam, Pippin. Goodbye, Mr. Underhill.
Oh? That was a weird noise to hear.
Hello. I'd like to give you a word of advice, young Hobbit.
Oh?
There are some dangerous folks about tonight. I hope you stay safe.
I'm sure I will.
So do I. Enjoy your stay.
Oi! What do you want, fatty?
Excuse me?
Why don't you go stand by the fire with the rest of the children? Bill Fernie's trying to relax. I don't like you hobbits much. Go away.
Damn, alright. Fuck you then.
Hello there.
Gnarly, at your service.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Underhill.
And how do you find Bree, Underhill? Is it to your liking?
It is pleasant enough, though it isn't the Shire, or the kingdom under the mountain, I'll wager.
You know of Erebor? How I miss my distant home. Soon I shall return there, once my business in the West reaches its conclusion. I will be glad to be among my folk again.
Good fortune to you, Nolly.
And to you, good Underhill. May your shire be ever green and fair.
I still don't like the look of this place.
We'll be gone soon enough, Sam. Don't worry.
That is my worry, if you follow me, sir. We'll be gone. Gone for good.
We should have come here long ago. Good food and excellent drink.
Don't get too comfortable. Things could change.
I'll worry about that when the time comes. Until then, I shall rest my weary feet and enjoy the local hospitality.
Ah, don't know where Pippin is. Weird.
Good evening to you.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Underhill.
Is this your first time in an inn, Mr. Underhill?
No, that is to say, it's my first time in this inn.
I see. Well, if you're planning on staying here, you should check with the innkeep. Wait too long and you'll be sleeping in the stables.
Right. Thank you for the advice.
Wait, I think the innkeeper's over here. Yep.
Hello. I'd like to...
Half a minute, if you please. Nob, where are you? We've customers. Step lively. Now then, good evening, little master. Balliman Butterbur at your service. What may you be wanting?
Room for 4, please.
You're from the Shire, from the sound of you. We don't get many from the Shire nowadays. Shire! Now what does that remind me of? Might I ask your name?
Mr. Underhill.
I'm run off my feet with all these travellers tonight. There's a crowd in the house tonight as there hasn't been in long years. Lucky you're a hobbit. That's the only kind of room we have left. Here's your key then. Nob!
Thank you there.
Nob, you woolly-footed slowcoach, where are you?
Here, sir. Here I am.
Where's Bob? Find him double sharp. He's got some ponies to stable straight away.
I'll get right on it, sir.
You'll excuse me, sir. I've a party of dwarves to tend to, and all these strangers coming up the Greenway from the south. Busy days, these.
Ah, sure.
Oh, it was the best party ever. Fireworks that only a wizard could make. Old Bilbo starts a long, boring speech, but he has a trick up his sleeve, or in his pocket.
Mr. Underhill, I'd stop your friend from talking if I were you.
So Bilbo says to the 144 hobbits at the party, "You are one gross of hobbits." Everyone's so offended, they don't see his hand go into his pocket.
You'd better do something quick.
Pippin, you need to shut the fuck up.
Thank you for your gracious reception.
Let's have a song.
Oh, wait. I'm getting to the good part.
Very well then. A song. There is an inn, a merry old inn, beneath an old grey hill. And there they make a stew so brown that the man in the moon himself flew down at night to eat his fill.
Oh.
Where did he go? Sorcery!
Bah. Conjurer's trick, that's all.
Uh-oh.
And a fine trick it was.
What you did was worse than anything your friend could have said.
It was an accident.
I want a word with you somewhere quiet.
Hello? Who are you? And what do you want?
I am called Strider, and if what I say is helpful to you, I want you to take me with you.
I would not agree to any such thing until I knew a lot more about you.
Excellent. You seem to be coming to your senses again after your accident.
Begging your pardon, I need a word.
Everyone in this place needs a word.
I remembered what it was I forgot.
What?
About a Shire hobbit named Baggins, but called Underhill.
Who told you this?
Gandalf the wizard. He asked me to send this letter to you in the Shire, but I forgot. I expect he'll turn me into a block of wood.
Dear Frodo, bad news. You must leave for Rivendell before the end of July. Do not wait for your birthday. I will meet you if I can, or follow you if I can't.
You can trust the ranger called Strider, but make sure he's the real Strider. His true name is Aragorn.
I am Aragorn, son of Arathorn, and if by life or death I can save you, I will. I thought I would have to persuade you without proof, but my looks are against me.
I believed you, or I wanted to, The enemy spies look fair but feel foul, while you feel fair.
But look foul.
Hold on. Where's Mary? He's still not back from his walk.
Stay here. I'll find him.
All right, so now we get to play as Aragorn for this part of the game, and this is also where we're gonna end things for the night. And I think it's a good place to end off. I have to go find Mary and see where the hell he's at in Bree. But yeah, no, like I said, I thought we were gonna be a little bit farther than this, so it turns out we might not be. I'm gonna be honest, I thought this was gonna be like a 2-part series, but no, it looks like we might be pushing 3, depending. But yeah, so fun to be finally playing this game. I never actually thought I'd be playing this game on the channel, but you know, given my recent obsessions, you know, probably gonna happen sooner or later. But yeah, I'm gonna see if there's anyone there is not anyone to raid. Okay then, so I'm probably just gonna go ahead and end things here. So if you guys enjoyed what you have seen, and you haven't already, don't forget to give me a follow over here on Twitch, turn on notifications for whenever I go live. There are links below to Instagram and Twitter, Blue Sky, and Threads to get any and all stream updates and announcements that I may have. There's also a link to my YouTube channel that you can subscribe to, because that is where I post the VODs for the Monthly Monday series, as well as the main playthroughs I do for the channel. And shorts, whenever I get shorts. So as always, tomorrow we got more Mass Effect 2, and then Saturday we got more God of War Ascension. So with all that being said, thank you all so very much for watching. Hope you all have a terrific Thursday night, evening, morning, whatever the case may be. And I will see you guys tomorrow for Mass Effect 2. Have a good night, everyone, and see ya.